Hi guys, hello again. Hope you're all in fine fettle today. Hope you're all in fine fettle. Okay, let's move on with our manual alarm project, and we're going to do the code. Let's just remind ourselves of the schematic and the circuit. Don't forget about the link below in the description. Where you can get your Sunfounder kits, robotics, everything you need for STEM learning. Okay, so yeah, just check your schematic, make sure everything's working. Just a quick word, you know the little switch that we installed, make sure that's to the left. Okay, that's off. Okay, that's off. All right, so make sure you got that circuit build. Before we start the code. Should be able to do this code in one sitting, I hope. File, open. Let's open our template. There we go, and let's open that. All right, file, save as. I'm going to call mine alarm bell. Oh, let's get my keyboard out. Bumpy text. A .py. Don't forget the py for the py extension. Okay, wait for our name to change. And there we go. Okay. So, normal stuff. Import GPIO as RPI.GPIO as GPIO, import time. Now, I think we've imported this before, threading. All right, THREADING. There's some great YouTube videos on Python threading, Python 3. You might want to look at those, and it explains threading in more detail. Right. Define our pins. Beep. Yep, beep. Capital P on the pin. Equals. And that's going to be on, that's on 22. Enter. A LED. Capital A, LED. Pin. Well, it's got A, capital L. ED pin, and that equals 17. And then we got B LED, so it's a blue LED. Okay, pin, and that's on 27. And then we got the switch pin, capital P on the pin. And that equals, we're on 18 with that. Right. So that's them attributes done. Let's come down to line 12. Buzz, capital B on the buzz, equals 0. Enter. Flag equals 0. Enter. Note equals 150. Enter. Pitch, this is all to do with the buzzer, equals 20. All right, let me just make sure I got that right. Beep pin 22, A LED pin 17, B LED pin 27, switch pin 18. Buzz 0, flag equals 0, note equals 0, pitch equals 20. Enter. Right, let's bring this up. Now set up. So make a bit of space. So def setup. Enter, because after the colons we get a auto indent GPIO dot, we're going to set our mode, brackets on, GPIO dot, and it's BCM, brackets off, because we're using the extension. Now we've got our setups. So it's GPIO dot setup, brackets on, beep pin, comma, space, and that's GPIO dot out, all capitals, brackets off. Just seen that. What have I put a greater than? Okay. Then we got GPIO dot setup, brackets on, and then it's our LED pin. Remember, it's capital A, capital LED, P-I, oh, capital P-I-N on the pin, LED pin. Just making sure I've got that right. Yeah. Brackets, and it's a GPIO dot out, right, comma. Just want to make sure I've got this right. Initial. So initially when it starts, it's going to be equals to GPIO capitals dot low, brackets off. Just check that. LED pin, comma, GPIO dot out, brackets initial equals GPIO dot low, brackets off. GPIO dot setup, brackets on. So we're now going to go to our B-LED pin. Okay. Capital P on the pin. Brackets, comma, GPIO dot out. Comma, initial. And that's another equals GPIO dot low, all capitals, and brackets off. Enter. Then we got our GPIO dot setup, brackets on, switch pin, capital P on the pin, comma, GPIO dot in, brackets off. A LED pin, B LED pin, initial out, good. That looks good to me. Global. Buzz. We've had this command before. Buzz, capital B on the buzz, equals GPIO dot PWM for pulse width modulation. So that's going to give us an up and down sound. Okay. Brackets on. Beep. Pin, capital P on the pin, comma, note, all small case, brackets off. All right. So let's come down. '26 and backspace. Okay, so we got another define, DEF space LED, work with a capital W, brackets on, brackets off, no argument, colons, auto indent, while flag, colons, auto indent, GPIO dot output brackets on a lead pin, capital P on the pin, comma, GPIO dot high, all capitals, brackets off. Then we put a time dot sleep in here, brackets on 0.5, half a second. GPIO dot output, brackets on a lead pin, capital P on the pin, comma, GPIO dot low, brackets off. A lead pin, okay. Oh. La la la. Okay, another GPIO dot output, brackets on, and this is B lead pin this time. Again, capital P on the pin, comma, GPIO dot high, all capitals, brackets off, enter. Time dot sleep for another half a second. Brackets off. GPIO after the enter, of course, dot output, brackets on B lead pin, again a capital P on the pin, GPIO dot low, brackets off. Yep, okay, so we'll enter that. Ooh, just seen it, 0 instead of a comma. Let's get rid of that, and let's put a brackets off, enter, enter, backspace, backspace, right to the start. Okay, def or define, buzzer work, capital W on the work, brackets on, brackets off, colons, enter. Global pitch, space, pitch, enter. Global space, note, all small case, enter. While flag, all small case, colons, enter. Okay, if note a greater than or equal to space 800, or note, all small case, is less than or equal to 130, colons. To get into our configuration, let's move this down where you can see. Okay, so we've got the colons, pitch, all small case, equals minus pitch. Okay, enter, backspace, come under the if, note equals note plus pitch. Right, enter. Buzz with a capital B. Dot. Change. We've had this one before. Frequency. Brackets on. Note. Brackets off. And then we want a time.sleep. Brackets on. 0.01 this time. A really short sleep. Okay, enter, enter. Backspace, backspace. Okay, another define. DEF. On. Brackets on, brackets off, colons, enter. Global flag. Brackets on, no brackets. Flag, all small case, equals 1. Enter. Buzz, capital B, dot, start, brackets on, 50, brackets off. Enter. T-buzz, so small t, capital B, is equal to threading dot, this thread's got a capital T, brackets on, target equals buzzer, capital W, work, brackets off. Enter. Come down a bit so you can all see, not this one. On this mouse. Alright. T-buzz, capital B on the buzz. Dot, start, brackets on, brackets off. Enter. T, LED, capital L on the T LED. Space equals threading again. See, that's why we've called the threading library. Thread, capital T, brackets on, target equals LED, work, capital W on the work, brackets off. Enter. Just making sure I've got no spelling mistakes. T, capital LED, dot, start, brackets on, brackets off. Enter, enter, backspace. Right. Def, for define, off. Brackets on, brackets off, colons, auto indent. Global, space, flag, all small case. Enter. Flag equals 0. All small case. Enter. Buzz, capital B, dot, stop, brackets on, brackets off. Enter. GPIO, capitals, dot, output, all small case, brackets on, A, LED, pin, capital P, comma, GPIO, dot, low, brackets off. LED pin, blah, blah, blah. Let's bring it down a bit more. You can all see. And we're now on this line. enter. GPIO.output, brackets on, just seeing that. Output. I'm glad I'm seeing some of these mistakes before we go ahead. Brackets on, BLED, capital BLED, capital PIN, comma, GPIO dot low. All right, brackets off. That's the BLED. Enter, enter. Backspace. Not much more to go, guys. Not much more to go. So we're right at the back at the beginning. So it's define. Main. Brackets on. Brackets off. Colons. Enter. Auto indent. Last. State. Capital S on the state. Equals. Space equals 0. Enter. Wow. True under the last. Okay. So, oh, not a capital. While. True. Capital T on the true. Colons. Enter. Current. State. Capital S. Space equals GPIO dot input, brackets on, switch, pin, capital P, brackets off. GPIO dot input, switch pin, yeah. And now an if statement, if current state, capital S on the state, is equal to 1, and last state, capital S on the state, equal 0, quotes, not quotes, colon, on, brackets off, brackets on, brackets off. Enter. Backspace to under the if. Then we got ELIF, else if. Current state, capital S on the state, equal 0, and last state, capital S on the state, equals space 1, colons, enter, auto indent, off, brackets on, brackets off. Right, enter, backspace, last state, capital S on the state, equals current state. Enter. Let's come down. Get rid of this. Come up. We've got add destroy. Come to here. Enter. 972 off. Brackets on, brackets off. GPIO dot cleanup. Okay, so this is all the same. GPIO cleanup, print. Take this print statement out. Setup. Try. Change the loop to main. Okay, then we got our accept. Keyboard interrupt. Press Control plus C to enter the program. Destroy. That's our code written. Our Python 3 code written. Let's save it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we've got no mistakes. Maybe a few typos, but I don't know. Let's run the program. Line 19. Line 19. GPIO.setup beep pin GPIO.out. Let's have a look at this. 19. GPIO.setup beep pin capital comma GPIO.out. Name beep pin. Beep. BEEPPIN. Name error. Name beep pin. Why is that saying it's got a capital IN? Let me just check. Beep pin, all small case. Yep, there is a capital there. There is a capital there. Pin. N. Right. Okay. Let's save that. Control C, Control C. Should we run it again? Right. No more alarms. Let's go to let's go to, where do I want to be? Yeah, overhead. Now you probably might not be able to hear my buzzer, but I'm going to turn him to the left. Turn it to the right. Okay, we got a problem. Line 65. Come down to line 65. And let's have a look. Line 55. 65. Line 65. If current state, CURREN, state, capital S, equals 1, and last state equals 0, colons, on. Current state, what's it saying? If current state, name last state is not defined. Last, okay, I didn't put a capital S on the state. Okay, let's try again. Fingers crossed. Run her again. Let's turn her on. There we go. Don't know if you can hear my buzzer, but you can see the lights. Let me see if you can hear my buzzer. Hopefully you can hear that. So if you've done yours right, you've copied the or written the code correct. A few small mistakes. But anyway, we're done. Let me stop this. It's making a right row. Okay, I've stopped it. Right, I've stopped it now. Okay, great. All right, we got that configuration done in one video. Thanks for watching. Remember, play about with this. You know, you can put other components on it. You can put heat sensor. You know, you can put a proximity sensor. You know, the old what's it called? The photosensitive sensor. Yeah, so you can do all that. Anyway, thanks a lot. See you in the next video. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. Pardon me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.